Well, that was that, guys. Welcome to my sports world. I just left my TV area in there. They're still playing, but there's like, what, 1 minute left of injury time. Um, I, as a fan, wanted Manchester United to go full out and win this shit. Apparently, Manchester United as a club and the team doesn't feel that the Carabao Cup is important enough to win. 11 players have had been changed. I would expect maybe 4 or 5 players changed, not 11. This team showed, and I'm not mad at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or the team for the selection or anything like that. They felt that these players had to prove something. That's why they put him out there. They said, "This is your game to grab. Go out and prove to us that you are good enough to play first team football." This game showed you why these players that played right now are not in the first 11. Okay? Let's look into it. Greenwood came on with 30 minutes left. Elanga and Bruno came on with about 18 minutes left. 16, 17, 18 minutes left. After those changes were done, there was a totally different Manchester United on top. So we were way better up on top. There was more urgency. That's one of the things that I felt that this team lacked. It didn't have urgency. It didn't have it. They took their good, sweet, all time, all day. And this showed me, and should show all of you, why some of these players are bench players. Man of the match, Henderson. He had 3 outstanding saves in the last 5 minutes. We could have lost 4-0. We could have lost 4-0 if it was not for Henderson. He's the man of the match. He didn't have much to do the rest of the game. The goal he could not be fault for. Man of the match, Henderson. The back four, Telles, Bailly, Lindelof, and Dalot. The only one that I give a pass for is Dalot. He went forward, he did passes, he worked home. You can see that he's a little bit rusty and a little bit insecure. He needs more playing time. He's good. I like what he can offer to this team. Lindelof, although he didn't do many big mistakes, he had a couple, but he looks so insecure. He looks so nervous. He stumbles, he fumbles. He's not friendly with the ball at all. I feel nervous with Lindelof in the back. I feel a little bit more secure with Bailly, but in this game he didn't plant a seed for becoming a first team player. He's a backup player. Do I rate him over Lindelof right now? In certain things I do. He has a little bit more, not much, just a tiny little bit more calmness, but he also very erratic in things he does. You see that Lindelof and Bailly are making decisions in the back there that are not good. Now, midfield of the players who started there, we had Matic, Mata, Van de Beek, and Sancho. Well, Sancho was kind of like up there. He was like going up and down. So let's do Donny Van de Beek, Mata, and Matic on the middle. I think that you clearly looked at the tempo in the game. Even the tempo in this game was too high for Mata and Matic. I think Matic in this game was poor. I'm sorry for using this word, he was piss poor. And he should have been taken off, not Mata. Mata was way better than Matic. And even though Mata was no good in this game either, he wasn't brilliant or good in any way. At least he has the technique. He has a little bit more awareness of what's happening around him, okay? Matic is just a statue. You see he gets the ball. He gets surprised from players behind. They come and tackle him and take the ball away from him. Everything becomes so hasty with Matic. 1 second the ball is secure, and half a second later, or a second later, all of a sudden you're sitting there fearing that, oh my God, what's happening? You're losing the ball. Matic is terrible, I tell you. What is it with us in midfield players? We're terrible. Mata, like I said, was a little bit better than Matic. He had couple of nice pass throughs. He has oversight of what's happening in front of him, but he's just like Matic. He gets surprised from behind and from the sides. He doesn't look around him. He doesn't have the awareness behind him, but he has more awareness in front of him than Matic. Matic was like holding the ball, playing there, when he could have played like 3 seconds ago out to his right and had runs down there. Greenwood was open. He was available all since he came on. Matic is so bad. I mean, he's probably... You think Fred is bad? Oh my God. Matic is worse than Fred. Worse than Fred. Now, Donny van de Beek. I know everyone is talking about, oh, Donny, you got to give Donny a chance. Oh, he needs to play more first team football. This game showed you why he doesn't get selected and why he's not playing. He is not secure on the ball. He loses the ball often. He gets very clustered and messed up. He almost gets a little bit, oh my God, what's happening? And he has the same problem as Matic. He gets the ball in his legs and he gets rushed from behind and he loses the ball. Or almost loses the ball. Or it disrupts the flow in the game. Yes, he had a couple of nice passes, a couple of good throw-throughs, pass-throughs. He had one breakup. But he also gave away the ball down on our own end by the corner flag a couple of times and in dangerous positions a couple of times. He's not secure on the ball. He's not a fast player. He lacks oversight. He has to have at least 10 yards between him and an opponent. Then he has the time to look up and see what he can do. Some of his shots that he took, I did not agree with him to do that. The one shot that he did with his wrong leg, his left leg, what the hell? You had 2 players over here to your left and you had 1 player over here to your right. And you have 4 West Ham players in front of you. And you go for a off leg kick, a left leg kick. Decision making. This goes down to decision making. Forwards. Like I said, Greenwood was great when he came on. He could have scored twice. I think Lindgard did a great job. He got packed. He got swamped. They clearly had 1 stamp on him plus 1 sweeper that was more or less watching what he was doing. So Lindgard didn't get much room in this game. And that you can blame Martial for. The worst player on the pitch today was Martial. What he is doing on this team, it's beyond me. He is so unengaged. He doesn't want to run. He doesn't want to chase the ball. He doesn't want to get in position. He was so passive in this game. I mean, oh my God. You saw like there was Bruno at the end here. It was Bruno, Greenwood, and Sancho was rushing up. And Greenwood was, Martial was the only one kind of like to the left of the field. And he had a huge field in front of him, open. Bruno was looking up to see if he was going for the run. He didn't, so he had to go to Greenwood instead, where the compact West Ham defense was. Martial should have been taken off instead of Lindgard. That's the one wrong thing I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did in this game. Taking Lindgard off instead of Martial. Martial is, I'm sorry to say it, he plays like a stationary turd, okay? He has his legs, both legs planted on one side of the field, in one spot, and damn is he if he has to move out more than 20 feet away from there. He is so unengaged. He is so passive. He's so, I don't want to be involved. I don't want the ball. Or when we're in the box, he stands in the box waiting for the ball to drop right in his legs instead of fighting for it. This is why we have players like Cavani. This is players like we have players like Ronaldo. This is why we have players like Elanga, Greenwood, Lindgard. You know, Martial is... It looks like he has fucking super glue under his shoes and 200 pounds of weights on his shoulders. He's the worst player in Manchester United right now. Right now, Martial is the worst. Why he played 90 minutes is beyond me. He should have been taken off by halftime. I said it. When we went into halftime, I said it. This player, he needs to get taken off. What happens? Second half starts. At right around 60 minutes, Greenwood comes on. I'm like, okay, Greenwood comes on. I'm sure he's going to take Martial off. Nope. Let's take off Lindgard. The one of the two up there was Sancho, Lindgard, and Martial. Sancho and Lindgard worked. They put down a work rate. They were running miles. They were running a marathon. They put in the work. Martial was limping around like, oh yeah, I hate to be here. I don't want to be here. I have to play. That's the attitude I get from Martial. And his finishing, when he gets the ball, is god-awful. What is this player doing at Manchester United? And they expect to get 40 mil for this one? I'm sorry. He's not even worth 20. Ship him out for free. Give him away to Barcelona. We don't want him. He is worthless. He's a selfless little crybaby. If things doesn't go his way, look at him. He's like, oh no, Dude, that's not a Manchester United mentality in a player. Absolutely not. He's, oh my god, just get him out, ship him out. So he lost. I don't know. There was probably 1 minute left when I left the room. I guess we lost. I don't even want to find out right now. So, I guess that now we have to focus on the Premier League and the Champions League and maybe FA Cup. Let's see what that will bring us. Until next time, take care.